Growing up in San Francisco, in the Baby Hunters Point area, it was difficult. It was difficult first within being home. Being at home in the household and in the streets are two different levels of wickedness, which it was. And first I had to deal with problems within the home, within my grandmother. My mother's deceased. My mother's been deceased since I was 8 years old. My father, he smokes crack and he shoots heroin. And I was raised with my mother till I was 8, and then my grandmother took over and she raised me. I would have to learn when to be nice or when not to say anything to certain family members in order not to receive certain punishments. As my adolescent years, with my mother passing when I was 8 years old, and growing up, I started going to juvenile hall at 12 years old. My first case was a robbery. We robbed a lady for a purse, me and some associates of mine. We went to Berkeley. We snuck on the board and went to Berkeley and said we're not going to come back unless we come back with some money. So we found a lady that was defenseless, and we robbed her to get her goods that we did not work or earn for. And for a minute it gives you some sense of pride because it feels like you can take what you want and you can get what you want, and that's new to a youngster that's growing up out of being a product of the ghetto. You know what I mean? To be able to have control something is like a wonderful feeling. I wasn't born with exactly everything I needed, so to have a want, that's like a delicacy or something. You know what I mean? To have a want, to even think of wants. It's like, as long as you have a roof over your head, some socks, and any pair of shoes. If it's your uncle hand-me-down pants, you're gonna put those on when you have clothes on. You know what I mean? So through the years, I wanted to get in the street and sell drugs because that's what I seen. I didn't see anybody going to college or getting ready to go to work or take care of business. The people that I seen those people all day, every day, because they were a product of the same society. I think my turning point for me is when I went to the penitentiary. Because when I went to the penitentiary, I learned a lot of patience, I learned a lot of discipline. I learned that I did not want to go back to that place anymore. I don't like listening to nobody. Better yet, have somebody tell me when to use the bathroom, when to take a shower, taking a shower with not just taking a shower with only my race, but just everything being segregated to the point to where it's intolerable. So me going through that, and for a person to go to the penitentiary and come out of the penitentiary and say they've learned is a big experience, because you can go there and you don't pick up any skills. Just think about how are you going to do the crime that brought you there better so you won't get caught anymore. So you can either think like that, like I said, negative or positively. But I thought on the positive side, and I thought about working, I thought about living fruitful and not coming back to prison. I've been out of prison since October 23rd, 2003, and right now I've been working since the first week I've been out of prison. I worked construction for about 2 months, and I've been working here with the Beat now for about a month. And I'm going to continue working hard for the Beat Within. I just want to take care of my parole business first, because that's the first thing I have to really take care of is my parole business, and then I can take care of myself. Parole wants me to have a job, and I want to have a job, so we have to have a job right now. And we're going to work and we're going to take care of our business, and if down the line a year from now, I should be flourished. I should be almost off parole, and I should be at the top of my game, living life, feeling good, going places, taking trips, and just being happy where I can go to sleep at night, content with myself. Me going to juvenile hall a lot when I was younger, and wanting to write for the Beat, first I used it to get out of my room. And I mean, that's a common story with a lot of young adults or whatnot. And I took into it because I like to write. That's the way I get a lot of frustration, and it makes me happy. Even when I'm happy, I like to write. I write about good things. So it plays a big part of my emotions. However I feel, that's what I write. And I like to write. I like to see my writing on paper because it feels like history, and you can't take that away from me.